pull it real quick.
So you said Galatians 4:17?
Ephesians.
Ephesians 4:17.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there too, but it says, hold on. It says something about, cleaver to the man, cleaver to him, and depart not, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So the Lord will increase every man according to his measure in the last end. If you want to be on another level of the apostle or another brother, the Lord will increase you to do that.
Right.
So it ain't up to us, it's up to the Lord. So it's just something we're just expounding on. Hold on, I can read it. I'm about to break it down real quick. Ephesians 4:7.
I got it. Ephesians 4:7, it says, but unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of the Mashiach.
See? And that word, I pulled up measure real quick. Metron in the Greek, G3357, but the metron, I guess. And down here it got me. It says the required measure, the due, the fit. So whatever the measure the Lord have upon us made us to come into this church, those lively stones to be fit to be fit together. So whatever a man measure is from the Lord, that's the gift that the Lord gave each man, you know.
That's right.
It's good to have good righteousness to want to be like a brother, because the Bible said mark the perfect man.
Right.
So we get that, but
We've been given role models in this thing to kind of model, to see how that man moves. But like you said, you got to make it your own.
Right.
You got to be your own man. Because I'll say this: there's a spirit on every brother for every member of the elect to get edified. You got brothers that are more like they come from that street more so walk of life.
Right.
You got brothers that come from a business walk of life.
Right.
Brothers that come from, my walk, they was in the sports world. So we can articulate things in a way through the spirit to where everybody can be edified, no matter what walk of life you come from.
Right.
So trying to mimic another brother, you're taking away from, hey, this might be somebody that was specifically that you were supposed to edify, but you didn't reach them the way they need to be reached because you was trying to mimic someone else.
Right.
It
says portion.
Yep.
You know, the Lord give every man his portion.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody got the many members. I'll get that in. Let me see. We many members of this one body, but we all have different portions.
Different offices.
Romans Romans 12.
Romans 12. I got this real quick.
Okay.
Galatians 6:3. If a man think himself to be something, because we all come out of like I said, the sports world, the street world, different worlds. So in the streets, you had a certain mindset about yourself to make you think like I'm the man.
Right.
So we get that. But now since there was some spiritual and a gift that was given to us from on high, it's different.
Right.
So every man gonna have that about himself when he comes into the truth. But the Bible says if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So in the world we thought we were somebody, but when it comes to this, the Lord gonna bring us down, the Lord gonna strip us down from that mind state. He gonna build us up in due time the way he see fit, because this is his program. This is his what they call it.
It's his movie. He's directing this movie.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody have Romans 12.
I got it. Well, I got 1 Corinthians.
Okay, you get that one. 12. You started at verse 3. You go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 12, verse 12. It says, for as the body is one and has many members,
Right.
and all the members of the one body, being many, are one body, so also is Mashiach. So as you have, like say, many members of the body going into what? Different parts. So every part, your hands, to your feet, to your back, your legs, everything has play their own part, but yet, all in all, it's what? It's beneficial to the whole body. You know? So you gotta have your different type of parts and
on the team, you gotta have a quarterback, you gotta have a wide receiver, you gotta have a good line, right? The block, you gotta have good defense. You got all these different positions that come together, and they make a strong fist, man, to achieve that goal, which is the win.
Right. Which means everybody can't be the quarterback.
Everybody can't be quarterback.
Right. They ain't got no line.
Right.
One head can have 5, 6, 7 heads.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be the head. You got more. You got something.
And a beautiful thing about this walk too is before you lead, you got to know how to what? Follow. And a lot of people, when they come into this thing and they just want that leadership position right away, you got to learn how to follow first. You got to learn how to, you know what I mean? You got to learn how to be in order. You know, and if it's supposed to be your position to be in a leadership role, the Lord will elevate you there in due time. But the guys that come in this thing and they want to be the guy off rip, they don't last. They never last. Here you go.
You got something?
Yeah. Romans 12 and 3.
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. For I say, through the grace given me, it's like given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Yeah, you're not supposed to think of yourself more highly. You got to be of a humble spirit, man, because the Lord didn't have to give us this knowledge. The Lord can have you out here, you know, going just like the rest of these people.
That's right.
And be what? Right for the destruction. Right. But he gave you, this is a gift, man. This is a privilege to even have the understanding, to be given it eyesight. Because it's not an intellectual thing. We know people that are, hey, they're smart as all outside, right?
Yeah, right.
But the Lord didn't give them the spirit to understand these simple concepts that he gave us.
Right.
So this is a privilege. So nobody should be feeling like, oh, I'm that guy, I'm this, I'm that. No, man, not at all.
Right.
You want to finish at 4 and 5.
A little more, and if I can add too, just I don't know if the con, I know he mentioned it before the camera came on, but the scriptures say, he might have brought it out. The scriptures say that when a man thinketh himself to be something, he is nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's in Galatians. You know what I'm saying? So just to add on to the Kahan's point. So finishing in Romans 12 and verse 3, it says, but to think soberly, according as the Most High hath dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Go ahead, you got
The measure now, you got it.
Yeah, that measure, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was given a portion, man.
Yeah.
And that measure of faith, man, which is a gift, man. You know what I'm saying? When you read in Romans the 11th chapter and verse 5, grace and faith is a gift of the Lord, man. It's not of yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? But every man, each of these men that you see out here, getting started with Apostle Tahar down, those sincere men have been given a certain portion, man, that we're to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Because you are allowed to be strong. Everybody has a fit. The measure means to fit. Everybody has their fit.
Yeah.
The loudest stones, your house shot being the center block. Everybody else is fitly tight together. So whatever the measure Lord give us, he know what we need. He know what we what they call it. He see fit what we need when it comes to the different measures of faith, man.
That's right.
You have faith and no faith. I'd rather have some faith than none.
Right. An engine has hundreds of parts. If you take a few of those parts, just one or two of those parts out, the whole thing goes to shit. You understand? So regardless of how big or how small your role is, do it to the best of your ability. Because for this engine to run, everybody has to do their part.
And I was trying to, one time I had an Acura, man, make a long story short, I was trying to fix all my shit. I got it running, but a small little piece, a very small piece had dropped between the motor. I'm like, it don't mean nothing.
Right.
And I'm driving the car to the gas station, I'm seeing smoke. So I'm like, okay, this oil burning from the motor, the oil leaking. Bro, I got to that gas station to pop that hood, all I saw was flames at the gas station.
Oh my goodness.
A Mexican dude had to come and put the damn fire out.
Right.
All because that little piece I thought didn't matter was the piece about to blow my ass up.
Right.
So whatever little portion you got in the truth, man, it matters, man.
Exactly.
If I can add too, just like the when you think about the body, the pinky toe would be considered probably insignificant.
Right. You need
but
that.
lose that bad boy or injure it, and watch how it affects how you walk, man.
Yeah.
Tremendously, you will see the difference.
Your balance is
Your
off.
balance is off. Exactly, bro.
Right. And the Lord is all about being balanced. Right. So even if you the pinky toe in this thing, man,
There it is.
hey, your part is important, man. Be the pinky toe.
That's right.
I'm trying to think the ingredients in a meal. You can go and say, okay, you're not going to put the salt, paprika. It might be different proportions. I might have a teaspoon of this, a tablespoon of that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have all that everything be the same. Because we come out what? You get that perfect mixture for that perfect meal. You're gonna have different portions of the seasoning. That's right. You know.
While the Bible said we're the salt of the earth. So,
Right.
Ooh, man, everybody come together, bringing their flavor, their spirit, you know. I ain't saying I'm perfect at it. I just Lord would stay in my lane and allow the Lord to work on me to increase me however He sees fit.
That's right.
But because the Bible says, put away childish. It says something about growing this thing.
A man puts away childish things, man.
Right.
You know, so at a certain time and period, man, we put away certain things, and you come up on a level, and these are concepts that you grow to understand. that everybody's needed. All the pieces are needed, man. And whatever piece you are, do it in your fullness of strength. Shalom, brother.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. That was all, you know.
It's a quick pre-camp lesson. Anybody got anything else to add?
No, that was it.
Okay, yeah, so we about to get camp started here in a couple minutes, so just give us a second and we'll be right back at it. All right, shalom.
Shalom.